hoping for some way out of these dark gray days.
Oh, you want it to stop raining? Okay, well, we have that for you in the forecast. Yes, something I've been looking for diligently. We do have some breaks happening from the rain this weekend. But until then, we got to get through tonight and got to get through tomorrow. So rainy and breezy tonight. Rain does taper off a bit tomorrow night going into Saturday. A winter storm warning remains in effect for the mountains, and what's new, a winter weather advisory for the Coast Range. We'll get to that in just a second. First, where are we right now? We're seeing, cloudy skies, rain continues, light variety up towards Kalama, temperature of just 38 degrees. And how about your planner for tonight? For the Portland area, Vancouver, you're going to stick with the low 40s all the way through tonight. And going into early tomorrow morning, that temperature really doesn't change much for us. But the rain, that does continue. We have it right there on radar, and also picking up where we're seeing it snow over the Coast Range, heading over Highway 26, Sunset Rest area, and also heading into the foothills and the mountains of the Cascades. Bigger picture here, notice in this loop in the last 2 hours, all this moisture coming up from the southwest. So certainly too warm to see any of that rain turn to snow for the valley, but easy to see it turn over to snow right there for the Coast Range above about 1,000 to 1,500 feet. There is the center of that low spinning offshore right now. A couple of lightning strikes also popped up. That was earlier this morning, and that, of course, remained offshore. But look at this atmospheric river, very well defined on satellite imagery. And notice it's really just aimed at northern and central California. They'll be seeing more rain, yes, but the biggest piece of that is seeing rain on top of the feet of snow that they've had just in the last couple of weeks. What about rain totals for our area? Are we going to be tapping into that atmospheric river? Not the first one, but there is a second one in the forecast. So initially, we'll possibly walk away with about 4/10 of an inch of rain by the time we get to tomorrow night. And at the coast, about 8/10 of an inch. But if we include that second atmospheric river that is expected to be positioned right here in the Pacific Northwest, we could be pulling in more than 2 inches of rain, most of that rain falling for us on Monday. In the meantime, for the mountains, if you're going to be heading up there, winter storm warning in effect for areas above 3,000 feet. Upwards of 2 feet of snow possible. There's your ski report. 8 inches of new snow. Timberline, 9 inches for Mountain Meadows, giving you a base at Meadows of 124 inches. So that is very encouraging. Look at the roadways. They are covered with snow. Mountain passes tonight. An additional 8 inches possible for Government Camp. Sunset Highway, an additional 2 to 6 inches. Look at this. The snow is sticking now. Sunset Rest area, Highway 26 heading over the Coast Range. Santiam Pass, hard to see. This is going to be the biggest impact, is this snow with the wind giving you whiteout conditions there, Willamette Pass. 7-day forecast showing us in the snow level. We're going to keep that snow level right around about 2,000 feet, a little bit of a bump upwards for our temperatures over the weekend. But for the weekend, if you were going to be heading into colder places like the Polar Plunge in Portland on the Willamette River, expecting rain both mornings, tomorrow morning and Saturday morning. Just a heads up, that Willamette River temperature, it's only 43 degrees. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So, Dan, you were asking for a little bit of mercy in the weather department.
Yes, I was.
Saturday is your mercy day, 52 for a high temperature. You'll have some morning showers, but afternoon, I think you'll have a nice dry break for at least a couple of hours. Sunday's going to be mostly rainy, and it's just going to be a sog fest on Monday.
A sog fest.
Sog fest.
Yeah, and the Shamrock Run. So there you go.
All right, well, just wear that rain gear.
Good times.
Okay, we'll be right back.